the Hathors, manifest your focus. We are here, once again, reminding you of who you are, and how you create the reality that you experience. We are here to empower you with the awareness of how you use your personal energy to create. We are aware that on some level you do know this. So you can consider we are only prompting your memory. Remember, everything is energy. You are 100% energy, 20% is physical. So use the other 80% to create your reality. Every human on your planet is a multi-dimensional divine being. As a divine being, you are powerful beyond measure, infinite in your knowing and awareness. However, as a divine being, when you choose to embody, you are required to match the energy and follow the laws of the 3D reality of this planet. So when you, as a divine being, decide to take a physical form, the moment you take your first breath, you are required to match the vibrations or energy of this dimension. The energy of this dimension is a field of unconscious energy of limitations. So you, as this divine being, who are powerful beyond measure, goes unconscious and is programmed with limitations. Many humans will stay unconscious of their power to create and live their experience from this limited awareness. When an Earthwalker awakens and realizes who they are, they begin to grasp that they are creating their reality. Things begin to change. They step into their power. They also perceive how easy it is to match the unconscious energy field. They begin to understand when they go unconscious and act with automatic programming. This can be a very slippery slope. It is like us telling a fish swimming in water, "Don't get wet." The goal is to shift out of this unconscious state of being as quickly as possible. A divine being decides to come into this dimension to transform misqualified and negative energy, and to practice using their awareness to create their physical existence. And what better place to practice creating your real life than in an energy field of unconscious limitations? Quantum physics says that as you go deeper into the working of the atom, you see that there is nothing there, just energy waves. Energy is the currency of the universe. You live in a vibrational universe. Nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. At the most fundamental level, the universe, and everything which comprises it, is pure vibratory energy manifesting itself in different ways. The universe has an agreement to manifest your focus. Matter and merely energy in a state of vibration. Energy is a spiritual currency. So remember, everything you give your attention to, you purchase with your energy. Remember, energy is the currency of the universe. When you pay attention to something, you buy that experience. When you focus your consciousness of anything or anyone who disturbs you, you have just given your personal energy to that situation or person. You have empowered that situation or person. We can give you an example of a current event that has just occurred in an election. This election was very polarized. The citizens of the country had very strong opinions about the outcome of this election. What most citizens did not realize, when they used their energy to focus on the one they did not want, the one they disliked, they were giving or feeding their energy to that candidate as their energy/vote. What you focus on, you create. It seems this candidate understands energy manipulations. They understand it doesn't matter if it's negative or positive energy, it is energy, and they wanted the energy. So this negative focused energy by the collective minds tipped the scale, and the candidate they oppose won the election. You can become aware and selective of where you place your focus, because that is what you are spending your energy in creation. Worry is using your energy thoughts on the things you do not want to happen. When you are worried about a loved one, safety, health, behavior, or addictions, you are adding to their situation in a negative manner. The best way to support them is to see them doing well, recovering, and being safe. See them at their best, laughing, calling you with good news. They feel your energy and it supports their well-being and healing. When you or they feel that negative vibration directed toward them as well. It is important to be selective and shift your focus to the things that you desire to create. The things that enrich your life and raise your vibrations. This is where the focus of intention is most powerful. When you state an intention, your mental focused energy is sending a message to the quantum field. This invisible field will respond and answer that intention. When you can state an intention and keep your energy focused, it will manifest in your reality or life. You become the creator of what you experience and what you desire. Or you create the very reality that you are worried about. This is how you go about creating the events in your life. The more you practice this ability of focused intention, the quicker those intentions will manifest. Your worry or negative thoughts are only sloppy intentions. Watch what you give your attention or intention to. Make a game of this. The individual known as Mother Teresa stated, "I am not opposed to war, I direct my energy for peace." She understood the power of your thoughts and emotions. Another example of the collection misdirected focus is the war on drugs. That directed focus has only increased the situation of drugs, it has not eliminated them in any way. The more you focus on a negative issue or situation, the more it increases. The more you complain about a neighbor or a coworker, the more they do the things that annoy you. The more you focus on the issue of your health or the bills, remember you are giving these very issues your energy, you are feeding them, and they continue to get worse. Instead, make an intention that my health continues to improve. It is my intention and I am grateful that I pay my bills on time easily. It is my intention and I am grateful that my coworker and I find a place of harmony. You will begin to see the results of this conscious shift in how you use your personal energy and focus. You will be amazed at the results and the miracles that will begin to manifest in your life. Be patient with yourself. Reset, readjust, restart and refocus as many times as you need to. Step into your personal power of awareness and focus consciousness in the use of your attention and energy. We will continue to support you and remind you of this truth. The team. The World Healing Technique. Try the World Healing Technique now and see what a difference it makes to your spiritual life, both immediately and as an uplifting reaction in the following days. There's nothing quite as uplifting as starting your day by sending healing energy to the world. It brightens your day and makes it feel good to be alive. This is how. Sit upright, preferably with your hands resting in your lap, palms facing upwards. Breathe rhythmically and evenly. Close your eyes and turn away from your everyday thoughts by letting your attention focus on your breath. Whenever you notice your thoughts wandering, peacefully turn away from those thoughts, which can always be dealt with later, and return to focusing on your breath. Recognize your spiritual nature. Know that you are a spiritual being living in a physical world, and ask God, or the Universal Spirit, for the life energy that you are about to use. Give gratitude to the Creator for universal life energy, for everything that you love about your life, and for existence itself. This connection to higher consciousness will amplify your efforts many times. Take several breaths. With each in-breath, visualize life energy coming into your body, building into a vibrant white light within you and charging every cell of your being with its life-giving energy. First, visualize the positive change that you want to bring into being in the world. Even though you are healing something that you perceive as negative, it is important to focus, instead, on the desired positive outcome. If you send energy to something negative, you will amplify its power. By sending energy conditioned for a positive outcome, you make that form of healing possible. For example, in your mind's eye, instead of a world suffering from strife, visualize the people of the world at peace. When you think of world peace, what is the first symbol that springs to mind? A crowd of happy children. A white dove of peace taking flight. Use that symbol, or, if pictures don't easily come to mind, simply use the words, world peace, as the focus for your intention. In the case of a specific war or threat of war, send inspiration, upliftment, and spiritual power to the peace negotiators. Even though you will likely not know their names, there are always peacemakers as well as warmongers. They are the key to ending any ongoing conflict in a way that saves people from untold suffering. So, send your energy to support the peacemakers. In the case of a flu pandemic, see the world filled with people who are vibrant in their good health, smiling, and moving around, breathing freely in the open air. Or, instead of seeing spiritual ignorance and the suffering that it prolongs, visualize people who are becoming enlightened by spiritual understanding. Use the first picture that comes to mind or the words, world enlightenment. Or, as yet another example, instead of seeing people displaced and distraught from a recent catastrophe, you could see aid workers being successful in their efforts to bring relief and medical assistance to those people, or use the words, energy, to the aid workers. Now, we are ready to use the in-breath out-breath cycle to transmit healing energy for the specified purpose. With every in-breath, see your lungs being filled with the vibrant white light of universal life energy. With every out-breath, send the power of this love and light out to humanity. Direct it as a beam of brilliant white light from your heart chakra out into the world, holding the intention of healing. You can enhance the effect even more by sending energy out from the palms of your hands as well as from your heart. Perform this as a series of in-breaths and out-breaths for as long as you wish, then relax and spend some time in the afterglow of a spiritual mission well accomplished. These are the days of action, and that means service to others. Even better, your service to others also helps you in your own spiritual enlightenment. Action and reaction are opposite and equal. Every time you send your light out into the world, you take another step forward towards your own enlightenment. The World Healing Technique in summary. Sit upright with your eyes closed. Make a spiritual connection, one which includes gratitude for life. Intend world healing by visualizing the desired positive outcome. Breathe in life energy with each in-breath. On each out-breath, repeat your intention, and send a beam of white light from your heart to your intended destination. Keep going for 20 minutes, or as long as you can. You'll do the world a power of good. Message from Source Creator, Freedom. Freedom means to be free, free from fears, worries, sorrows, from blockages and ideas that prevent you from seeing your true nature. Only by dissolving such obstructive patterns can you achieve your freedom. Freedom means knowing your true origins, living them, and expressing them in every moment. Directly connected to yourself, you are free. You know your assignments, your tasks, and you know what your life cycle has in store for you now. Through this freedom you express your divinity. You live in harmony with creation, as you function as an essential part of it and are always aware of your destiny in this reality of life. To be free means to be who you are. I am who I am. If you experience this, you will be free. You will be in the flow of life, always free to act, because nothing will hinder you or obscure your view. You will recognize your all-pervading strength and power, your all-pervading love. You are free, because you act completely from your heart, since you are no longer subject to false ideas, you are clear in your thoughts, words, and actions. Real freedom does not consist in doing whatever you want, but in living in harmony with your entire being. Aligned with the source of being, in knowing who you are, in knowing the nature of things, in knowing that true freedom is only possible through connection to yourself. Your ego likes to make you believe that freedom consists in being able to organize your life however you want. It cleverly uses your ideas and blockages, and makes you believe that you are free if you comply with these patterns. So that you don't see what's behind it, it fakes freedom for you. Free yourself from this illusion. It brings disappointment because you must realize that this freedom does not have the power to bring lasting fullness to your life. The human being is designed to function in its multidimensionality. Through this complete unfolding of your potential, you enter into true freedom. Everything is meaningful and your actions are determined by your awakened being. It is no longer the restrictive view of the ego that determines the expression of freedom, but your comprehensive new reality allows you to actually be free. Your heart has everything ready for you. By returning to your heart you will also regain your freedom. This loving return contains the key to all the gates of knowledge about things as they really are. Love creates freedom. The lack of love creates a lack of freedom. All solutions are hidden in your heart, waiting to be touched by you so that they can give you wings in your development. The divine light of love accompanies you, frees you from illusions, and brings you freedom. Claim this essential part of your being too. Only a person who is free from his heart is capable of true love, freedom, clarity, strength, and love. When you realize who you really are, freedom is given to you, as an experience. Freedom is not fought for, as many mistakenly believe. Freedom happens when you let go. Letting go of all emotional blockages and mental limitations allows you to feel and experience freedom, to be at peace, and to let go in order to attain freedom and love. Free yourself from what prevents you from reaching your self-perception. Free yourself, and you are free. The struggle for freedom creates new slavery. True freedom is experienced in the heart. Letting go of all programming is the direct path to everlasting freedom. Regardless of external events, you stand in your center, from which you act in freedom, embedded in the flow of your life. The freedom you seek is already within you. Everything is there. Freedom is waiting for your light so that it can rise up, so that it can show its strength and power, its true face. So go, beloved, to your window called freedom. Open it, and invite the unfailing divine light to shine upon your freedom. This treasure wants to come to light, and through your pure intention it comes into the light, into your consciousness, and into your everyday life. You think freely, you speak freely, you act freely. You are free. SourceArrayOfLight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.